This is Lesson 5 on Pincites, a citation reference component. Let's talk about the roadmap. First, what is a Pincite? Second, why do we use Pincites? And finally, you will learn how to use Pincites in practice. This lesson will focus on applying Pincites in the context of case citations. So what is a Pincite? A Pincite is basically the exact page number or page numbers that you refer to when you cite a legal document or a court case. A Pincite can also be a range of specific pages within the case. Why do we Pincite? A Pincite specifically directs the reader to the section of the case that you are referring to. So think of the Pincite as a bookmark. And you cannot have your reader guess where in the cited case you are referring to. Thus, the Pincite effectively directs the reader to the specific section of the cited case. It is frowned upon when you leave your reader guessing for the exact pages you are citing to. Judges, professors, and opposing counsel, to name a few, do not like guessing where your quote was cited. Plus, if you don't properly cite Pincites, your work will look sloppy and careless. Some judges may just stop searching for the information at all and think it's not in there, so keep that in mind. So now you get to learn how to use and apply Pincites. You will include a Pincite for case citations, full and short cites. Okay, an example of a Pincite for a full case citations is provided. Refer to Rule 10 of the Blue Book on page 94. Notice that the full case citation starts with the case name Porter Industries, Inc. versus Higgins, followed next by the court reporter, 680 Pacific Reporter 2nd edition, then followed by the first page number of the case, which is 1339. And then the Pincite, which is the exact page number the information is found. In this case, 1342. Following the Pincite is the deciding court in the year in parentheses. This means that if I have a Porter case printed in front of me, I turn specifically to page 1342 in that case, and I'll be able to quickly reference the case language that you use from that case. Now, an example for a short case citation. The same concept follows, except the Pincite will follow the short case form patterns as shown on the slide. In case you forgot how to short cite, see Rule 10.9 in the Blue Book, starting on page 115 to refresh your memory. In this example, it could either be id at 1342, or if it's not citing exactly preceding, Porter 680 P2D at 1342. Continuing to a Pincite when it's a range of pages. The example provided here is a full case citation, and the only difference is the range. To denote a range of pages, use a hyphen in between the first page and your Pincite in the last page without any spaces. Note, some people will recommend that you use an end dash here, but more on that to follow. United States v. McDonald, 531 Federal Reporter 2nd edition, 196, pages 199 through 200, 4th Circuit, 1976. Now, applying Pincites for unreported cases follows the same concept as a reported case, except you will add an asterisk before the exact number, as shown in the example on the slide. The same goes for referencing Pincites for the short form case citations as seen on the slide as well. Pincites for unreported cases refer to Rule 10.8 on page 111. Here, an example of a full citation is United Parcel Service, Inc. versus Giadas. Now, the case citation is broken down into the case number, the Westlaw number, which is 2009 Westlaw 1748546, comma, at asterisk page 12. That's the Pincite. Example of this in a short citation would just be the Westlaw year and number, and at the Pincite. Or, again, we could use it here. Pincites are also used for other cited materials you will cite in your legal document. Refer to Rule 3.2 of the Blue Book on pages 72 through 74 for additional directions. When citing material that spans one or more page, given the inclusive page numbers, separate by an end dash, which is essentially a larger hyphen, or a hyphen. Always retain the last two digits, but drop other repetitious digits. Example: Edward L. Rubin. Note fairness, flexibility, and the waiver of remedial rights by contract. 87 Yale Law Journal, 1057, which is where the article starts, and the pin-cited range is going to be 1065 through 69. This is a citation to a law journal. Okay, now that you know the basic fundamentals of a pin cite, it's time for you to practice by taking your quiz in Canvas for this lesson. If you have any questions before or after you take the quiz, do not hesitate to reach out to your TAs. We are here to help you, so don't be shy. Good luck and enjoy the process of learning. Bye.